What's up, people? Welcome back to Medicated Gaming. I'm your host, Devin D. So I wasn't in the live stream today, but I've been living an active lifestyle lately. That I have more energy now during the day, throughout the day, throughout the time I'm awake. I have more energy to do shit. Now this is not Gatorade. It's actually like a powder drink that's low on calories. This whole bottle is only like what, 5 calories. That's easy to burn. And I got some water on the other hand. See, I got 2 of them. This was water, and this was a fruit drink. This was water. That one's sweet as fuck, dude. It's called Crystal Light. Here, this packet here, Crystal Light. Only 5 calories in the bitch. Now I just finished eating, so I was gonna take a heavy duty dab, but if I do that, the food might come back up. So I don't want to do that. I had a good steak, an expensive steak. I told my mom, like, go to Costco, get the most expensive steak and the biggest packet they have. And she got a ribeye, the ribeye steak. Oh, dude, that shit's like a big. That shit was like that. It was like 4 fucking pieces of pieces this fucking big and that fucking thick. Like, dude, like this is the controller. It was that fucking thick, dude. Like the size of the fucking controller. It was a thick ass piece. I'm like, fuck, and it was expensive as fuck, dude. And I'm like, get it. And my mom cut them in half so we could cook them. She cut those in half, and she cut that in half and that in half, and she made little bags. It came out with like a couple of dozen bags and of meat. So put it in the freezer, and she took one out. She made me one, dude. She made me like a small piece of steak, because it's expensive. So this is a small piece of steak with the mashed potatoes and the soup. I ate the steak, I ate some of the mashed potatoes, I ate some of the soup, and I got fucking full. Couldn't finish the mashed potatoes. Like, I left a lot of mashed potatoes. I left a lot of soup. I only had like a couple of. The steak was so good, dude. And then my sister walks in and tells me, like, how many times have you had steak? Like, this is the second time. She told me, like, don't eat it every day, because like that shit could give you blood clog and shit, like high cholesterol. And I'm like, alright, so tomorrow I'm gonna eat fucking salad with chicken. It's a big bomb.
Hero was completely useless.
The Devil Sword spark no longer serves a purpose. I have plans for the both of you. You insist in giving me strength. How fortunate to serve such divine purpose.
What? This fucker's evil, bro.
All right. Enough's enough. Can't let a boy do a man's job. Hey, wait. I'm not done talking yet. Okay. You get some rest. By the way, I guess I owe you one.
He's dying. Fuck, I got a new sword. What, I get more weapons? Sick. Customize this bitch. Let's say weapons. Let's see if we can get items. No, not items. Let's see weapons, bro. Ugh. I just burped and a little soup came back up. That shit was fucking disgusting. Oh god. Ugh. Hold on. Let me show you. Now I have the taste of soup in my mouth. That's gross. You want to take a dab. Let's take a low temp. I recommend you do the same. If I take a dab, do as I do. If I work out, you work out. If I take a dab, you dab. If I eat, you eat. If I say jump, you say how high. No. You do as I do, not as I say. Alright, we're going to take a little piece that, can you see it? It's right here. If you're watching in this phone, you're not going to be able to see this. You got to see it in the big TV. It's a little shard of meth. No, it's marijuana. It's THC. It's concentrated marijuana. It's shatter is what it is. You throw that in the banger. Mine's all dirty because I use it a lot. And I don't clean it. But you throw it in there. And then you cook it slowly. And you watch it melt. Now, I'm going to have to see this so I can show you. I'm going to see it melt. Once it melts and starts bubbling and cooking, that's when you stop torching it. You stop it, you see it's bubbling now. Stop heating it up, and you get one of these. It's called a car cap. And you carve it. Now keep this in mind, this is a small hit. That's how dangerous these things are. I wasted a lot of it, there's still a lot in there, just keep up. If you were to take a big hit or all at once, like cook it all, burn it all at once, that shit would hit you pretty hard. You might puke. And if you're a newbie to dabs, I don't recommend you smoke dabs. If you do, take a low temp and take very little. Because if you take too much, you will pass out. You'll black out. And if you smoke after a hard workout, you will black out. I almost did. It was after a workout. I took a shower. My legs were numb as fuck. My heart was still pumping fast. I know, because my fucking Apple Watch told me, like, relax, your fucking heart's too quick. So I did. I was like, I took a dab and I felt like I was gonna pass out. I'm like, oh shit! I hold myself, like, I was like, oh shit, I'm back out. And I remember I was talking to Chris at the time on the Xbox, and I told him, oh shit, I feel fucking weird. And he was like, why? Like, I just took a dab and I'm really tired. I think I'm gonna black out. Like, I almost fainted. And he was like, yeah, it's because you hardly work out. Yeah. See how strong these stabs are? They make you cough a lot. That's why they're dangerous. If some people, it makes me cough a lot. Some people don't even cough. Like the homie Chris, when he dabs, he does not cough. Okay, it'll take one cough or two, but that's it. Whoa! Woo-wee! Some people say that the more you cough, the higher you get to. I doubt it. That'd be cool. Oh, word of advice: if you're thinking, I'm gonna take a low temp so I won't cough as much, beware. Low temps make me cough more because you're inhaling it slowly, you're burning it slowly. When you take it very hot and hearty, like all of it at once, it burns so quick and is in and out so fast that it just makes you cough. If you, like, for example, if you don't want to cough, I recommend take a small, very, very tiny dab and do it hot and hearty. Dab it really quick, you'll cough, you'll get it out very fast. But if you take a low temp, it's not going to get you as high. Like, this is like, you don't want to get as high. Low temp is like, you don't get as high because you waste most of it. It just burns away. But it's harsh in the throat, you know what I mean? Because it's slow burning. Now I'm sweating. I'm used to sweating a lot now, dude. I used to never sweat. I've just been used to being in an AC room, eating a bunch of chips and junk food. People tell me that I look somewhat skinnier. I don't believe it. I still feel the same. I look the same too. But it's not as a lie. I don't feel the same. I feel more active. I sleep a lot more. I think because I used to have this like terrible sleeping. Now I just work out and I'm so tired that I pass out. But lately, I looked up that after a while, once you start working out every day, that it gives you this natural high that won't let you go to sleep, and it lasts about 2 hours. After someone that studies a lot told me this. He's trying to be a doctor. Told me that when you work out, it takes 2 hours for that natural high to go away, and it won't let you sleep after a while. Like, cause after a while, like at first you'll get so tired that you'll black out. But if you keep doing it, you'll get used to it, and you start not falling asleep right away. So if you want to fall asleep early, they were telling me I recommend you sleep like you want to sleep at 10, just work out at 8 o'clock, and then by 10 you'll pass out. Or if you work out at 10 or at midnight, you're gonna fall asleep like around 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Fucking Jerry came over and he was like, we were talking on the phone like, have you worked out yet? I'm like, yeah, I already did my one session, my cardio session, about half of the cardio session. All I do is cardio, and I do 2 sessions, half an hour to complete the day. And that might seem like a nothing to you. It's starting to be easier for me too, so it's kind of starting to look like nothing to me. So I'm planning to add more time. Yeah, like today Jerry was like, just do 10 minutes. Like, nah, man, I do 15 every day. I'm like, alright. I do 15 twice a day. And he was like, alright, because he did 15 minutes and he could barely hang. But he never does it, you know? He was like, we were going too fast. Like, nah, I'm not fast, dude. This is slow for me. Like, when I go, no, this is like normal speed for me. When I go slow, like, he wanted me to go like walking status so I could last longer. Like, no, dude, I'm so used to this, I could do it longer. Well, not as fast as him. Because he did 15 minutes without stopping. And, like, I can't do that. I gotta go slow. He was going at a fast pace. And, you could see he was fucking sweating, dude. His shirt ended up soggy and shit. Like, this dude, like, he tells me that he doesn't, and he made me do weights, like, lift weighting. He's like, do it, man. I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. And he was like, alright, do this. He was like a trainer, too. He was like, do this, do sets of these. Now change it up, do this, 2 sets of these. Now change it up, do this, 2 sets of these. And alright, now go back to the first one. Like, he made me did that like 3 times. Like, mix it up. Like, I repeated them like 3 times. Like, and I was like, fuck, what else? No, we're done. Like, alright, fuck yeah. Cause I'm tired. Like, we're done. Like, he was like, now it's cardio. Like, what the fuck? He wanted me to jump on cardio on the machine again? I'm like, fuck yeah, I have to do it anyway, so I'll do it right now. I did 15 minutes. He said he put 10 minutes, but I'm like, fuck that. He left, and I did another 5 minutes. Because I knew, because my watch lets me know you did not do the other 5, like you're missing 5 minutes. So I did it. Fuck yeah, bro. Today was a lazy day. What? Oh yeah, I wasn't wearing my watch most of the day. I usually keep track of everything I do, but like oh no, I slept most of the day. That's right. I woke up, worked out, fell asleep until the afternoon, until late afternoon, like when the sun was going down. And then Jerry showed up, and we just hit the gym in my backyard gym. Hell yeah, dude. Having a fucking gym in the backyard is awesome. Once I get the vaccine, I'm gonna hit the homies up like let's hit the backyard gym. If I get another stimulus check from like Biden, I plan to buy a really. Wait, no, it's just too expensive. No, I can't do that. I want to buy a fucking treadmill, just to have like all the whole set complete. But that's too expensive. One that can support me is like $3,000 and shit. That's why I went with the treadmill. With the elliptical, is cheaper. And it's easier, which means I can last longer on it. And it's not as dangerous because the treadmills, when I get tired, I get wonky. And don't be wonky in the treadmill, you're gonna eat shit. You're gonna fucking fall. I've been talking too much. I'm already high. I'm talking too much because I'm high. I got these sugar-free Twizzlers. I don't know if you know about this, but sugar-free gummies give you diarrhea. If you eat it, only if you eat a lot of them. If you eat one or three or two, you're fine. But if you eat like the whole packet or half of it, you're in for a fucking diarrhea, dude. I know this because I used to follow this channel called Dude What's My Challenge. It still exists. They still make videos, but they used to do hardcore videos that YouTube does not allow them to do anymore. They used to do like eating a cactus. That's like Jackass. Like he has to eat a fucking cactus. It's all full of spikes. He's eating it. I don't know. That's pretty gross. Fucked up. He did that. At one point, that dude that did that, they give him a big packet of sugarless gummy bears, and then he's like, "What's with the gummy bears?" He's like, "If you eat a handful of sugarless gummies, you get diarrhea, and then you're gonna eat this whole bag." Like, all right, let's do it. And he's up to anything. His name is Matt. He has his own channel, Matt WMC. That channel's dead now. It was back in the day when YouTube let him. But yeah, that's how I found out that sugarless gummies give you diarrhea. So every time when I'm constipated, I don't take laxative. I just buy gummies, and it's pretty much like taking laxative. Actually, nah, this is better than laxative because I tried laxative. It didn't do shit to me. I was so constipated that it didn't work. But these work, dude. Just eat like, and they're delicious too. Make sure they have to be sugar-free gummies. If you want that cleansing of your stomach. Dude, when the first day I did exercise, when I got the elliptical, that's the second day in the morning, I had fucking straight diarrhea, dude. And then I was like asking around, like, why does that happen? Mom told me, yeah, it's same with your dog. When we take him out to run and he exercises, when he comes home, he just has diarrhea. Like, it loosens up the stomach. My dog is getting old. He gets tired quick now. He used to last long and shit, and then now just walking, he just lays down and doesn't want to get up anymore. I'm like, why is he doing that? And my dad picks him up. Like, he doesn't want to walk anymore. I'm like, what the fuck? It's getting old. He's like 7 years old, like human years. What's that, like 60 years in dog? 50? One of his eye does not produce tears anymore. So, and like he's fuzzy, so a lot of the fuzz was getting trapped in his eye because it wasn't producing tears at all. So it just had like an eye full of fuzz. So they cleaned his eye, they shaved his eye, and they had to put him to sleep, sleep him like normal, so he could sleep, so they could work on him because he bites them. He does not let himself. When they check on my dog Louie, he bites. So they're like, oh, he bites. He's a small fucking Shih Tzu, but he bites. You know, he's just he doesn't bite us, but if he doesn't know you, he will bite you. Or if he's afraid of you, he'll bite you. Damn, I'm high. What am I talking? What the fuck am I saying? I've been drinking this drink, man. Only 5 calories. I couldn't believe that shit when I saw that. Like, what the fuck? 5 calories for a whole fucking bottle this big? All you do is fill it up with water and throw the powder, and bam, 5 calories. I burn like 100. I burn 100 calories every time. No, more than 100. No, wait. Yeah, more than yeah. No. I burn like 100 and something, like 115 or 10 every time I do the elliptical for 15 minutes. I think it's barely 100 actually. 100 calories. Dude, when I saw it, a White Claw was like 100 calories, I'm like, fuck. I just drink one now. I used to drink 1 or 2 or 3 at the end, but not just 1. Because burning that is a fucking bitch. burning that calorie. Oh, I bought these water bottles of Gatorade because I was going to start drinking Gatorade while exercising. And then I looked up Gatorade. And the reason why Gatorade was invented in the first place is because, okay, the football team, the Gators, were playing right, were training for their game. And the coach noticed that they were losing weight. All they were drinking was water. And, like, that's it. And they were losing weight. So he went to the college science teacher, and he told him, "Can you create like a vitamin something like to keep them in shape, to keep them pumped and like big, and like more energy and shit?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll create something," and it tasted like shit. And then this guy took it home, and his wife decided to just put lemon juice in it, and he put lemon juice, and bam, that's how Gatorade was born. It used to be called Gatorade, like aid, like fucking like a medical shit, aid. But they changed the name for like legal purposes because if they would have kept aid, they had to go under the medical laws and shit. But and they actually have to prove that it is a name, so they changed it to what's it called now? I don't have a water bottle, but I don't know how to spell it. But it still says Gatorade, it's just not without the aid. I'm like, what the? So yeah, I bought these bottles. I bought one more that cost me 20. These cost $5 each. These bottles are cheap. They're like, oh shit! I should have done that one because that was juice. This water. There you go. You squeeze it. You know what I mean? They're good quality and they're only like $6. I bought two of them for like $11. They came in pretty fast. They came in 2 days from Amazon. Yeah, but I went to the actual Gatorade website and I bought one of these, but it's pretty much one of these, but better quality. It has grip, is a little thicker, and you can snap it. It's meant for Gatorade pods. They invented these pods that you crack on there, and it makes Gatorade out of water. You fill it up to the line, and it makes actual Gatorade. But I bought it just for the water, not to get it. You know, don't drink Gatorade if you want to lose weight. You know, that shit keeps you fat. Only if you want energy and last longer, then I recommend Gatorade. Like it keeps you going even more, but you're adding calories, so you're not gonna lose unless you work it all out. You're adding a shitload of calories, unless you get diet. The smallest is like what 10 calories in one bottle. I have some diet ones. I told my sister, "Can you buy me some diet ones?" And she did, but then I looked it up on what Gatorade's meant for, and then I don't want to drink them anymore. I stick to Crystal Light. Anyways, one person's watching. I wonder who's watching. I didn't think no one was watching. It's either Jerry or Chris. One of them two. I doubt it's Chris. That fool's been busy now. He got himself a girlfriend. He hasn't talked to us at all. He's a married man now. I talk a lot of shit to him, but I'm glad he's happy because that was pretty miserable. I talk a lot of shit to him because he talks a lot of shit to me. Just by saying what's up, he's like, "What's up, bitch?" I'm like, "Alright, dude." I'm like, "Alright, faggot, you want to talk shit? Let's talk shit." Gatorade pods.